In the series Fargo, an important narrative convention showed throughout the series is character development. Character development is a change a character undergoes during a course of a story. This important aspect is useful for developing the audience's view on a character. In this case, we see an outstanding input on Lester Nygaard's character as we see him grow into a man who was once really naive to a confident salesman. In this series, we meet antagonists who are main causes for Lester's development. Sam is Lester's childhood bully who comes back to haunt him. Also, we meet Lorne Malvo, who is start of the main issue of Murder with Lester getting in trouble with the police. Lester Nygaard started off a naive, intimidated character, and with the use of costume, we get an understanding of his first impression and personality. And throughout this important narrative feature, we get an understanding of the symbolism shown by the orange puffer jacket that Lester feels guarded and secure when wearing it. And since he's always the center of attention by the cops and antagonists, he feels safer wearing the jacket that is much bigger than him rather than wearing a thin piece of clothing outside. Also regarding to the fish post in his basement, we see a complementary comparison between the fish and the character, as if Lester looks up to the inspirational quote by wearing an orange jacket representing the fish. As we know for a fact that Lester has had bad experience of being bullied throughout his childhood, we meet his first wife Pearl, who through the use of dialogue, we see that wasn't really supportive of Lester's job. Pearl was always neglective towards Lester, and she would always compare him to his brother, explaining that she did a mistake of not marrying him instead of Lester.
Brother, he said he just got a big promotion after only working there a year. Guess I married the wrong Nygaard.
Due to all the negativity between her and Lester and the bad relationship between them, this triggers Lester to killing his wife. Another important narrative convention in the crime drama is flashback. Flashback is a transition in the story to an earlier time that interrupts a normal chronological order of events. An example of flashback shown throughout the series is when Stavros Milos, aka the Kingman, is driving in the car with his son and wife who allegedly gave up everything because of their debts and bills that they were behind on. This flashback shows us when Milos found a briefcase full of money. This allows us to re-experience what the past character has gone through, and to understand what his life was like before he was rich. In conclusion, these four narrative conventions are important to the series because character development wouldn't have worked on its own. Costume is an important narrative convention for Lester's development as a character because we see that at the end of season 1, Lester looks more fearless and bold as a character. This also links to flashback and dialogue as we witness in the series, Lester becoming more courageous when talking to Lorne. At the start of season, Lester would stutter and he would act really fearful around the cops or Lorne Malvo. But this development shows Lester as a more confident person than compared to how he was before these narrative conventions.